There you have it. Arch Manning has committed, not to Alabama, not to Georgia, yes, to Texas. I would be a liar if I were to say that I knew he would choose Texas, because I thought that he was going to choose between Alabama and Georgia. Once Alabama got their quarterback recruit, I thought it was Georgia's race to lose, and they lost that race. So in this video, we'll go over 3 things. 1, how good is Arch Manning? 2, what does this mean for Texas? And 3, why Texas? Stay tuned.
Whose world is this?
The world is yours. The world is yours.
It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Whose world?
So like I said, Arch Manning decided to commit to the University of Texas to play his college ball. As we all know, this announcement was highly anticipated. And for those of you that do not know who Arch Manning is, he's a 5-star quarterback, the #1 overall recruit for the class of 2023. He goes to Isidore Newman High School in Louisiana. He is the nephew of both Eli Manning and Peyton Manning, and grandson of Archie Manning. Now, Texas was on his list along with Georgia and Alabama, like I stated. He took his official visit to Texas on Saturday with high school teammate Will Randall, who actually just committed to Texas days before Arch's commitment. This was Manning's 4th total visit to Texas. He went for unofficial visits in June and October, and another one in March of this year. Now, once Manning committed, social media went crazy with multiple tweets from big names. One of the best tweets that I saw and unexpected was that there are 3 perfect graded quarterbacks in the 24/7 sports era. You have Arch Manning, you have Quinn Ewers, and you have Vince Young. What do those 3 quarterbacks have in common? Yes, they all have or will play for Texas. So in the 24/7 sports recruiting era, all 3 perfect graded quarterbacks have all went to Texas. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that surprised the heck out of me. But hey, the state of Texas is known for football, and I guess they get the perfect quarterbacks. So, how good is Manning? One coach who recruited him told ESPN that he would likely still be the #1 player in his class if his last name was something other than Manning. He does have a big arm, the coach said. He's a lot more mobile than everyone thinks. He's not like a Manning who can't move. He can get out of trouble. He's not a statue in the pocket. He played basketball and can dunk. He's a prototypical kid that sees the field well. He's not going to make bad decisions and not make bad plays worse, and will truly run the offense. Now, Manning has developed a reputation as a gym rat who loves football. The biggest knock on him is the competition level in high school, as there will be a steep adjustment in college. But the coaches who recruited Manning was blown away by his work ethic, as he embraces the details. So that moves me on to my next question. Why Texas? On Sunday, Manning's teammate Will Randall committed to Texas as well, which may have been a deciding factor. The Manning family also built a strong relationship with Texas quarterback coach A.J. Milwee, which played a big role in the comfort level of sending him to Austin. I mean, Manning's high school coach credited the amount of time and effort Sarkisian and Milwee put in recruiting Manning. His high school coach even joked that he spoke to Milwee more than his wife in the last 2 years. The high school coach then added that Coach Sarkisian is more than just an offensive genius. He's a good person. Sarkisian and Milwee both formed their own relationships. They really took the time to recruit Manning. Now, this decision marks a massive win for Sarkisian, especially coming off a 5-7 debut season that included a home loss to Kansas. Ew. Manning's decision reaffirms that Sarkisian is one of the country's top quarterback tutors, and Texas as a quarterback destination. I mean, Sarkisian is the Longhorns play caller and has coached such quarterbacks as Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones, and Matt Leinart. And my last question, what does this commitment mean for Texas? I mean, first and foremost, the commitment gives Texas a key building block for the 2023 recruiting class. With skilled players expected to be attracted to playing with Arch Manning, I think Texas might get a couple more recruits and maybe flip a couple of guys. Manning's decision also gives Texas one of the most competitive quarterback rooms in the country. I mean, the Longhorns have Ohio State transfer Quinn Ewers, who is widely considered the top quarterback in the class of 2021. They also have talented quarterback Malik Murphy, who was a top 2022 recruit. And we can't forget about Hudson Card, who was a #2 dual threat quarterback in the class of 2020. And there you have it. Arch Manning is going to Texas. Can you believe it? I can. Comment below your thoughts. Do you think Arch Manning is really that good? Do you think if he had another name that we wouldn't be talking about him? Or do you think that, hey, no, this kid is legit the #1 quarterback and #1 player for the class 2023? Also comment below, why do you think he chose Texas? I mean, yes, they have Coach Sarkisian, and Texas is known for football and has great facilities and great schedule, and they're moving into the SEC. But comment below your true thoughts on why did Arch choose Texas? And while you're at it, go ahead and leave a like. Like I always say, if you love college football or college football recruiting, go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now because it's free. But until next time,